Welcome to Tuesday morning Lamrim meditation on the stages of the path on July 14th. At the end of the day, meditation is about us familiarizing ourselves with objects of virtue or beneficial objects, air quotes around the word objects. Object, for lack of a better term. Meditation is not about thinking about our object of meditation. It's about familiarizing ourselves with it. And I think familiarizing, the most effective way for us to become increasingly familiar with something is to just rest with it. Just rest and sort of let kind of the natural kind of alchemy happen, you know? Yeah, I'm thinking of a couple of examples, for those of us who can remember way back when we had found new love, a new romantic interest, and we like couldn't stop thinking about them. We thought about them all the time. Not only was that like at some level a painful experience, it didn't really enhance the are becoming more familiar with our new love interest. Yeah, we thought about it and kind of made ourselves crazy, but kind of the true familiarizing ourselves with them came from just being with them, right? Typically, the more relaxed setting, the better. Yeah. So it is with meditation. No really magical formula. The teachings, the Mahamudra teachings tell us this, that we can't use our intellect to become familiar with something. Yeah. It's the intellect kind of gets in the way. The thinking gets in the way of our having an authentic experience of something, an authentic familiarizing. Just the other example that came to mind this morning is people who know second languages. For most of us, it's a language other than English. My dad learned Spanish. He moved to a Latin American country and learned Spanish in his 50s. He really applied himself and really had to think, really had to work at getting to know, learning Spanish. Conversely, or alternatively, I have a friend who grew up in a household where they spoke both English and Spanish. Like as a child, it was just through being around it that she picked up Spanish naturally. And with my dad, who learned it sort of later in life intellectually, it was definitely a use it or lose it thing. Use it or he would forget it. Whereas my friend, she said, I could not speak or hear a single word of Spanish for 30 years and just pick it up instantly. Yeah. I just offer that for your consideration as we aspire to become more familiar and ultimately become one with our objects of meditation, like the kindness of others, equalizing self with others, maybe even more, I won't say more profound, other meditations like non-duality and emptiness. So, too much, I don't want to take up too much of our precious meditation time. Just wanted to invite us to relax into becoming familiar with what we're meditating on. Let's settle into a comfortable meditation posture. Settle and rest. Rest like a mountain. Grounded, stable, balanced, requiring no effort, requiring no intellectual activity. Please feel free to silently recite our three-word mantra mounted upon the breath. Rest, relax, allow. Now is definitely not the time to reflect on events that have occurred in the past. Those events cannot be changed, undone, or recreated, nor is this the time to speculate about events that may or may not occur in the future. The future is unknown to us at this time. Now is the time to be fully present here in this moment. Now is the time to rest, relax, and become familiar with the practice that is going to bring you inner peace, thus creating the causes for you to experience a peaceful world. I'd like you to please bring your awareness to the muscles in your face, and please allow all of your facial muscles to become soft and completely relaxed. So much so that it might feel as though the pores of your skin are opening up now. Please allow the muscles in your jaw to become soft and relaxed. Just allow any tension that you might be carrying in your jaw to dissolve into space like emptiness. Your jaw may start to feel a bit heavier now, and it takes a gentle and deliberate effort to keep your jaw from falling open. Your mind starts to relax as your body is starting to relax. And for the remainder of our meditation this morning, please bring your awareness not only to the sound of the words that you hear, but also to the silent gaps in between the words and in between the sentences. Please allow the muscles in your hands and your fingers to become soft and completely relaxed. And your hands now might feel a bit warmer and heavier as they rest in your lap. The muscles in your chest become soft and relaxed, and your lungs are now able to perform perfectly and without effort their natural function of breathing. And your mind relaxes as your body relaxes. And please continue to be familiar with the silent gaps. The muscles in your legs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes, one by one, become completely soft and completely relaxed. The soles of your feet, even the tiny muscles and nerves at the tips of your toes, even your bodily fluids, even the marrow in your bones, even the cells that comprise the marrow in your bones are all resting and relaxed. You are a mountain with consciousness now, silently observing, silently familiarizing. Allow your application of effort to be effortless. Your mind relaxes completely now as your body is completely relaxed. Let yourself go and be the silent gaps. We can now gently transition into meditation on the inner body. Please be the silent observer of sensations. No analysis is necessary. There's nothing to figure out. All that is asked of you is to silently observe, thus familiarizing yourself with these sensations. This morning's Lamrim meditation is on the silent gaps. Silence is the mere absence of sound. We could say that silence is empty of sound. It is this emptiness of sound that defines silence. Silence is not nothing. It is an absence of sound. So this morning, I'd like you to please become familiar with this absence by simply resting in silence. This silence is your object of meditation. Please just rest and naturally become familiar with this absence, with this emptiness. Silence is the emptiness of sound. Form, including thought forms, is the emptiness of inherent existence. Form is empty. Emptiness is form. Emptiness is not other than form. Form also is not other than emptiness. Likewise, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness are empty. Shariputra, like this, all phenomena are merely empty, having no characteristics. They are not produced and do not cease. They have no defilement and no separation from defilement. They have no increase and no decrease. Now, please gently redirect your awareness once again. Become aware again of this collection of parts we've agreed to label physical body, and allow your breathing to become less shallow. Taking deeper and deeper breaths, become aware again of the garments of clothing resting on the surface of physical body. Become aware again of your surroundings inside the room that you're occupying. Deeper and deeper breaths, becoming aware again of the world that exists outside of the room that you're occupying. We dedicate all of the merit, all of the positive energy from this morning's meditation to world peace. May all beings, without exception, be completely free from all forms of emotional and physical suffering. May all beings, without exception, enjoy inner and outer freedom. May we enjoy inner and outer peace. Completely fill up your belly and lungs with air, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your meditation to an end. Namaste, friends. Thank you. Thank you very
Namaste.
much.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're most welcome. You guys have a great day.